Hi everyone, welcome to SCAI-TV at SCAI Scientific Sessions 2025. I'm Nazli Okumus. I have the privilege of having Dr. Alex Truesdell with me, the editor of SCAI MCS book. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about SCAI MCS book?
Sure, and I think you already had an interview with one of my colleagues, Adir Shroff, who's led a lot of these ebook initiatives over the past years. But I was very fortunate to be part of this one. And really, in brief, this is just designed to be a soup to nuts review of mechanical circulatory support, from access to indwelling management to closure, and really includes the whole spectrum of devices: balloon pump, ECMO, Impella, and really the whole family. And also includes other things, again, some of the vascular access things I mentioned, but also team-based care, heart failure use, acute myocardial infarction use, and also longer term things like VAD and transplant. So really it was designed to be very, very comprehensive, thorough, and of course being digital, it can be hopefully more easily updated over time as new technologies emerge and new science develops.
That's fantastic. And yes, it's very important to easily update it, given we have new technologies almost every day at Cardiogenic Shock, especially for MCS. So who should read this book?
The short answer is everyone, but certainly I think it's relevant to all interventional cardiologists. But we have an author group that also has a lot of heart failure authors and intensivists and cardiac intensivists and cardiac surgeons. So again, in recognition of that management of shock, management of MCS, management of the complications, and the need for MCS and the underlying medical conditions is truly multidisciplinary. I think there's really a role for everyone, and there's a large readership there to include, and that really reflects the large authorship as well.
Absolutely, that sounds great. And what are your future plans about MCS education regarding the ebook or anything else?
Yeah, I think the ebook is obviously a nice start. It's easily accessible. It's online. It can also be downloaded. So some people like to read on their desktop. If you want to print it out like me, you can do that. If you want to read it on your phone. And like I said, I think it lends itself towards ongoing updates. Certainly SCAI and other organizations, but in particular SCAI has been active with webinars and things built around the ebook. And the nice thing is we've publicized it here at the upcoming SCAI Shock in Tampa in the fall. We'll sort of republicize it. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities to remind people that it's a great resource, that it's out there, and to dig in, and even if you need to pick out one chapter or another. And there's also a lot of contact information for individual authors. So I think hopefully it also would help with networking, and you can kind of just, all of us, interact with each of the authors, contact them if you have specific questions or you're in a bind in a particular case. And I think that's actually an underused aspect of networking that I think we could all probably leverage more too.
Absolutely, that sounds great. And we actually have a couple copies of that book already in our fellowship office, and I'm sure for a lot of trainees it has been a great source already, and I recommend everybody to read it at least a couple of times. Thank you so much for joining us. It was great to hear from you.
Thank you for having me. Take care.